Hello guys, so in this video I will talk about Article 14 and how it will change things for us in the future and how it will change the internet that is right now and as we know it, how it will change it. So let me explain what Article 14 is in the first place. It is a part of a large proposal that was approved recently in the European Parliament. And the proposal is for the copyright law that is in function right now in the EU. This law was initially passed in 2001, so there was indeed a need for refreshing this law. However, the way they refreshed it is ridiculous, and if they will put this in action, then the internet, how we know it right now, will not be the same anymore, and it will be changed enormously. So let me explain this. Let me explain this regulation with an analogy. Let's say that we have a museum, and in the museum we have two works. One is original and one is a copy, a stolen copy of the original. So let's say that the original author notices that the same museum has also a stolen copy of his work. So he has two options right now: to leave the copy up, and he also gets a part of the sales or of the profit for that work, or to take it down and maybe sue the one that copied his content. Okay, but the Article 14 changes how things will work in this case. So the post Article 14 word will look like this: the author that saw that his work was copied, he can sue directly the museum and ask them for money because they displayed a copied work after his original art. So this might not sound so ridiculous, but if we make the analogy for YouTube, for Google, and for each tech company that we use daily, then this might not sound so right. So let's see. If I upload the copied video to YouTube, I won't be sued anymore, but YouTube will be sued because they allowed me to upload a copyright as a stolen video. So what will be YouTube's solution for this? There might be two solutions that I see right now. The first one is to block. So the first one is to block content that is uploaded that contains copyrighted content, and also to scan the whole library of YouTube videos for copyrighted content and to remove them fully from YouTube. And also they will be very serious for copyrighted content starting from the activation of this rule. They no longer will be one strike, two strikes for copyrights, but videos will be fully taken down and maybe also accounts will be banned. Or if this will not work for them, then YouTube will move out of Europe and they will show only some very basic videos, or I don't know. This is the extreme solution, that YouTube shuts down fully and They say, okay guys, we display these videos starting more. If you want more, you go to other countries and you can view them from there. From the EU, YouTube is not available, only some basic video functionality or stuff, I don't know. Okay, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, all the same. So everyone that shares content uh, on somewhere will be affected on the same way. So this is not just for YouTube. This is for every social media and every sharing site that accepts content from their visitors. So keep in mind that regardless from where you are, this will affect you. So yeah, if you are a US citizen, this will still affect you, because if you are a content creator, let's say, then you will lose the European audience because they will no longer have access to your content. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty tough. Um, so yeah, and I want to talk about the content filters that will be implemented. So everyone will be at the mercy of the bots that will come to the to uh, justify if the uploaded content has or does not have copyrighted content. So these bots might have false positives. So if I upload a picture with this mountain that can be seen right now, the bot might think that this mountain appeared in some film or some copyrighted content and take my video down for no reason at all. Or on the other side, the bot can allow things that are truly copyrighted, and in this case YouTube will be sued. So yeah, this cannot be good in any case. Okay, so yeah, this will force service providers to incorporate copyright checking software into their sites to ensure that no copyrighted material was ever hosted in the first place on their site. Also, another thing that must be known is that this rule will also ban memes. What do you think about this? That memes usually use content that was screenshots from films or images. So memes usually include copyrighted material, so they will also be banned because of this. Yeah. So this copyright law tends to be very, very, very bad. And the future that this law brings us is not so bright. So who benefits from this law? I want to ask myself, who will benefit from this law? So let us think. YouTube will lose, surely will lose. However, these bots that I talked about, these copyright checking bots, are currently also implemented by Google. So uh, the large companies will have to buy from someone these copyright checking software, and Google has already in works a kind of software that can do this. So probably Google will also lose, but also will win on the copyright software, because they will sell it to the other companies, the copyright recognition software. So Google is at zero, let's say. Okay, but who wins truly from this? from this law, the film companies, the TV and media and music industries, mainstream media, they all win big on this. And don't get me wrong, not the music producers will win, the creators, no, the record labels will win on this rule. So yeah, this is in their favor. They will have big money on this. And who will lose? Uh, all content creator from YouTube that incorporated until now any snippet of any film or music or anything that can be uh, put as a copyrighted material will lose. PewDiePie, let's say, will have most of his videos removed. And he's just one from millions of content creators that will suffer from this rule. Okay, so let's see who will, how will this rule be implemented. So this does not take effect immediately. It was voted in the EU Council, but the rule says that each member state of the EU has 2 years time to integrate this new regulation in their laws. So we have 2 years of buffer time before this regulation truly takes place. And also, every state can add their own interpretation to their laws. So things can be different from one state to another. This is also an interesting thing to note. So yeah. So what are the solutions for this? I want to finalize this video and ask what are the solutions. The first solution is to sign a petition that removes this law and neglects it. I will link in the description of this video for the petition. You have time right now to sign it. Maybe in a couple of months it will be too late. Okay, and a second solution, if this truly takes place, then a solution that I see is to use VPN. I will link in the description of this video a VPN solution that has a huge discount right now. You can get it now and use it later, because if this law is put in action, surely VPN costs will be much larger than are right now, because now VPN is pretty cheap, but if VPN will be more for VPN, where there will be more demand, also prices will go up for these services. So get one now and use it when you need to. And the last and final solution for this is to move out of Europe, because China just recently banned VPNs, and yeah, if also VPNs are banned in Europe, the last solution is to move out of Europe, because it kind of resembles an authoritarian state from there on, and there's no longer a good place to live. Okay, so what you can do right now is to stay informed. So people stay informed about this, because many people out there on the streets, they live their normal life and don't know about what regulation just appeared. And when this will be put in action, they will wake up one morning and their favorite videos will no longer be available, their favorite creators will no longer be there, and they will ask themselves what happened, and they will don't know. and they will scratch their heads that, yeah, this is it, okay, and this is wrong, we need to take action right now. So sign the petition, stay informed, maybe get a VPN, and yeah, I hope this regulation will be with a final happy ending, but right now it doesn't look like this, but let's hope things turn around and it will be good in the end. Okay, so yeah, until next time, stay subscribed to this channel and leave like and subscribe and comment and share and spread the word about this, because things are getting serious. Until next time, bye bye.